Roasted in Texas by Texans, a 2A company, JM4 Tactical Coffee, changing the way you start your day.
All right.
Well, there's my son calling in the middle, and he's supposed to be in school, so I've got to answer. What's wrong, dude?
Wow, can't believe it. Need to be in school right now.
Huh? Yeah, baby, but I'm on a podcast.
Making money.
Okay. All right.
He's in trouble.
Call Shondaland real quick. Call Shondaland. All right. I love you.
Aw. A little father-son moment. Just kidding. That was actually planned.
No. So anyway, what we're going to do is we actually started a new page. And this page is going to be, and I'm looking to see if it's actually.
Yep. We are live on the page.
But it's not playing live. Yeah. So anyways, we started a new page for the customers, and it's called JM4 Country. JM4 Country, like the country, not like country music, but like the country.
We are the country of JM4.
We are the country of JM4.
We are JM4.
We're going to put out new products listings. Y'all will be, if you go over and follow that page, you're going to get special discounts on that page that nobody else gets. Mm-hmm. And it's more of a community page for our customers that, want to speak, have issues, whatever, talk, share news. Let's always respect each other's political side or, others' opinions. That's what makes this country free.
Exactly.
We all have our own opinions.
Yes.
So go over, follow that page, JM4 Country, and we will, it's already got over 100-something followers.
Wow.
This morning.
Jesus.
We just it was like 3 or 4 hours ago.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a lot going on in there. And we listed a new product on there already. It's not even online. I mean, it's online, but my phone is just
blown up. What, you got another call?
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
So anyways, go over and check out that page, that group, interact with each other, share news. That's what it's about. A good environment that we can all get along and share each other's news and opinion, and try not to get the page taken down.
Yeah.
Or the group.
We should have brought in our new coffee bags, but we can do that next time.
We have a whole brand new coffee, two new flavors, and guess where they're listed? You can go to that page right now and find them.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's can I say what they are?
Well, that's what the whole point of telling.
Okay, I'm just making sure. So it's Texas Snickerdoodle.
Hey, I just said they can go to the page.
Well, the people that are tuning in now,
go over to the page. It's actually, go ahead and tell them Keifer's
Texas Snickerdoodle and then Texas Sweet Roll.
And actually, the Sweet Roll is awesome. This is mine, right?
Yeah, I didn't. I unfortunately don't have coffee with me right now.
Oh my god, this cinnamon roll is it's right up there.
What with the Sam's Club?
Oh, I thought you had a beer. I was like, what? It's like, what are we drinking?
It was one time, Chad. Oh, what are we going to talk about?
We're going to talk about we're going to talk about 2 incidences that happened here in the past couple of weeks, and kind of what we're going to talk about the first one, which is it's a serious situation.
Mm-hmm.
There was a man shot, and it was out in Arizona, and when he was shot, my phone is just
going crazy.
Give me 1 second. Okay. Go ahead and play commercial.
Oh, yeah. I'll play a commercial. We'll get back to it. We'll be right back after these couple commercials. Let's see which one.
Did you bring protection?
I left it at home. It's just a little uncomfortable.
Sounds like you've never used JM4 Tactical before. Lined with leather for your pleasure. JM4 Tactical's magnetic holsters keep your piece securely in place without the need for a belt. So when you slide it in...
feels like there's nothing there.
Click the link to get your hands on your own holster or go to jm4tactical.com.
All right, and we are back.
And we are back. Sorry about that. So anyways, let's talk about the incident that happened out in Arizona.
Yes.
There was an incident what happened. I don't know what the altercation, but a guy pulled a airsoft gun on another person to try to intimidate them. Needless to say, we all know airsoft guns, they don't shoot real bullets. So...
And let me guess, did he tape the little orange cap, or did he spray paint it?
I don't know exactly, but I mean, there's some real airsoft guns. We have airsoft guns up here for training.
Yeah.
They are legit real looking. The person they pulled it on happened to be a concealed carrier. Drew his real gun and put a couple in his chest. So, unfortunately, the man that did die, I mean, because you can't bring an airsoft gun to a real gunfight.
Messed around and he found out.
Yes, he fucked around, found out.
Yeah, there we go.
He ended up with a couple in his chest. So the man did die. It doesn't matter if it has an orange tip or not. If there's somebody physically altercation, I'm going to try to de-escalate. I'm going to try to get myself out of it. If they draw a gun. Now, there's been times where people have known for putting orange tips on real guns. You have to take that as a threat because you do not know if that's a real gun.
Yeah.
You're going to have to make that quick decision right then, right there. What do you do? Because if they pull that trigger or if they're coming out of their holster, seeing orange is the last thing I'm seeing. I'm seeing a gun. Yeah. I'm seeing a gun.
Yeah, yeah.
And it's on. I mean, it's just we'll figure it out afterwards because I don't want to find out if it was real or not.
Yeah,
that's a bad situation. Lesson learned here. I guess don't be stupid.
Don't be stupid.
Natural selection is working its best.
Yeah,
it's working overtime last week.
Honestly,
it was really working overtime last week. There was another incident that happened out in Georgia. Okay.
This one's interesting.
Woman mowing a yard. Of course, my wife does not mow our yard on our riding lawnmower.
Oh, that's yours. That's
it's my job.
It's a zero turn.
So I get out there and mow my yard. And this is why I carry. This is technically why I carry when I'm mowing my yard. There was a naked man attacked a woman on a lawnmower.
Yeah, apparently just came out of nowhere and just tackled her off of lawnmower.
And started attacking her. So her husband runs out there to protect her. He attacks her husband, and then goes back to attacking her. Husband gets the gun, and the young man is now dead.
He didn't have the firearm on him. He had to go back.
I do not know if it wasn't telling enough.
Okay.
I know if I seen my wife getting attacked,
that's the first thing you're grabbing.
Well, usually
it's already on you. It's already on you.
Me. Yeah, 99% of the chance it's on me.
And I think more people should practice, carrying at home.
Or having one available to you in that situation, because, I mean, this is not the only person that's been attacked in their yard. We had that one video.
Yeah, just because it's in your yard doesn't mean it
doesn't mean you're safe.
It's not home base. It's not like tag. It's like, oh, you can't get me. Sorry, no.
I'm at home. I'm in my yard.
That's where they you're comfortable. You're at your most vulnerable, especially when you're mowing in the front yard, because all you're hearing is the sound of a mower.
No, we got earbuds.
Some people, I'm not sure. I'm a bit iffy on mowing with my headphones in for that exact reason, just because I'd like to be able to be more aware. But that's just a personal thing.
It's not like you're going to hear them creep up on you.
I don't know. I just feel
you got a mower going.
It's going to help. I don't know. That's just my opinion. But still, it's crazy. It's crazy.
Go creep up on Keifer on his lawnmower. Maybe he won't hear me.
I'll be like,
tippy toe.
Get out of here.
But I'm very cautious, and I do carry while I'm mowing, and that's one of the reasons why. Mm-hmm. It is that situation. Now, I'm not saying how many, but I do have a couple. I don't take out like my yard gun. I have a yard gun. How people have shower guns? I have a yard gun.
I'm not gonna lie, I've never heard of a shower gun, but a yard gun now.
You gotta have a shower gun, you gotta have a yard gun, you gotta have a
I carry this when I'm taking out the trash. I carry this one when I go get the mail.
So it's a shield. And that's the one I use out in the yard.
Okay.
If I'm gonna carry, while I'm mowing the yard or getting dirty and things like that, I don't want to tear up, my kimber over here.
Oh
yeah. My kimber, there's a big difference between a first gen shield that's used in a kimber, or a Glock 19, or a SIG 320, or 365, and things like that. I mean, shields are still great guns, and that's why I trust them. Don't get me wrong there. But yes, you are right. People do let their guard down while they're home. Mm-hmm. The most vulnerable you are is at night when you're home asleep.
Yeah.
That's the most vulnerable you are. Mm-hmm.
We actually went over, I think in our very first podcast with Mike, we went over how there's this couple at home. There was like some footage, and these three people just kick in the door. However, they did not think that they were home, and they were very surprised whenever shots started going. Uh-oh.
Well, okay. He's talking about the commercial. Oh, wait a minute. That's a different one.
Oh, that one?
Yeah, well, I've not seen that commercial before. We play it every once in a while. We have some funny ones on YouTube that are kind of funny and going through. First of all, I want to go through and tell some people, it's not reading up anybody's names. Randy Lewis. Okay, Randy Lewis, how are you? It's not reading anybody else. It just says Facebook user. What's going on with that?
Yeah, I don't know. Oh, well, no.
Joseph Martin.
It's got to be.
Thank you for joining us. And yes, Glock is for the yard. I carry my shield. So it's whatever you feel comfortable with carrying.
Yeah, I don't know why it's doing that.
We're going to have to figure that out. We just now linked the new page in.
Yeah.
So we actually linked in the JM4 Country.
So these will be going straight to y'all. Y'all will be getting a notification the moment we go live, and then I'll get to just watch us talk.
Yes, and you get to communicate with each other. You get to talk with each other. Please don't message us on. We don't check the messages coming in on JM4 Country. It's best to email us or call us, because you can pick up the phone and call us, and it come right here to Abilene, right here. And sometimes I answer. Like when the phones are busy and everybody's busy, I'll pick up the phone.
And there's a chance that you could talk to Chad. Great. Now everybody's going to call him.
So, yeah, we will get that. We'll have our videographer or electronic person, everything. Keifer does it all. He's pretty smart when it comes to that. So, any questions for us before we? This is going to be a short podcast. I want y'all to know that we're working with AK Warren 47. And if you haven't been over to her Instagram page or her TikTok, go over and look up AK-47 Warren. She's a phenomenal person. She's a big bow hunter. She's into open carry. She does a lot of hunting things, and we had her on our podcast last week. And she's a phenomenal young woman that is coming up and able to do all these things, and she's just awesome. I mean, she's pretty cool. So you need to go over check out her stuff. She's real as there can be. She's not one of these fake TikTokers, which we appreciate, and we appreciate her being real and being honest and just being her. So
Derek, I also have the stream up on my phone so I can see y'all's names. Derek, are you watching the stream through our new page or through the actual tactical or our new group or the tactical page? Because that apparently this is Derek Anthony.
That may be where we turned that one deal off. It said no last names.
Oh, that could have been it. We might have to. Okay, yeah. Okay, so that might be it. We might just have to go in, change some settings. So next time we get on, it'll be fixed. Our names.
What is that? I don't know. Learn more. When it says learn more, we don't ever push that. We just figure it out. It says learn more. I want y'all to go check out our new. Man, that cinema rolls off the. We do have a new website launching out next month. They're still working on it. It will have a coffee subscription on it. It will have, this website's supposed to, jump through hurdles. Mm-hmm. It's supposed to do everything we've always wanted it to do, but it never did. So now we have it here.
Everything's better.
Everything's getting better. Everything's getting really great. It's going to be an awesome thing. So we really. You got anything, Keifer? I know we haven't been on very long.
Do I have anything? I'm trying to think of some crazy stuff that I saw recently because what's the craziest thing? I saw that mower dude. What just gets me is why he was naked. They didn't even disclose if he was on drugs or anything.
I'm sure. Okay,
and this was a 26-year-old. This was a younger gentleman who attacked I believe. Well, they just disclosed the age of the man. He was roughly in his 60s. So
he was probably hitting on some incense,
some
crack,
some bath salts.
Who in their right? Nobody in their right mind is going to attack a woman on a lawnmower naked in broad daylight. It's not.
I don't even want to get close to a lawnmower naked. I'm sorry. There's just no.
There's a lot of things could be cut off, like feet and toes, and
Oh no! I just don't. Oh,
fingers.
and then what was he? What? Just getting away. Just all I can think of is if he successfully have gotten that lawnmower, that would have been a very interesting speed chase, if you will. He's riding on on a John Deere buck naked.
I can tell you right now, if for some reason my wife was to go out and mow the yard, somebody attacked her, first thing in my mind is going to be, this is going to be a good training video. Next thing in my mind is, we're fixing to handle this situation right now. And because yes, your mental health is one of the on the rise. You're right. 75% of the yes. Mental health is a big issue. We've seen that the past several years. I think it more falls into a lot of people are entitlement. I don't know what went wrong with our younger generation. On some of them, we have a lot of really great people in that 20 to 28 range. We've got kids in that range, but I see a lot of young people making dumb decisions.
Yeah.
And I don't know if it was the way they were raised or what it was, but.
And that kind of what makes me go into thinking it could have been drug use. Cause I don't know. That's a bit of a gray area.
They were never disciplined for their actions. I see the school districts changing. I see things going on out there that is not right.
Yeah.
And I can't speak on a lot of it, but there is a lot of stuff going on out there that isn't right in our school system. I mean, and it goes with our teachers, our kids, our administration. I mean, who in their right mind thinks it's okay to teach a child K through third grade, or even K through fourth grade, or K through fifth grade, or K through sixth grade about sexual orientation?
Yeah.
That's not right.
I don't think the school math, science, history, literature, stuff like that, and leave that stuff at home. Let the parents teach the kids about life.
There was a teacher that was in Florida that was just fired, and she's whining and crying and saying, well, her second grade class asked her. Okay, I'll believe that when a bunch of second graders ask her. Yeah, that's not believable. We've all raised kids. Most of us out there have raised kids, and my kid wasn't thinking of things like that. It's second grade, third grade, fourth grade.
And normally, whenever
grade,
that stuff
grade.
was like, and if that stuff was brought out, that got shut down. Like,
now, I'm not lying. Going into seventh grade, a lot of things have changed with him. He has asked what he's made some, questions, and I'm just he already knows, and I don't have to have the burden of being.
I was about to say
that kid.
A daddy bee loves a mommy bee.
I don't have to have that conversation because he already knows. Seventh grade, 13, of course.
Yeah.
Second grade, he had no clue. So, and they taught, they did a class over that this year in his seventh grade. That is acceptable because he's in seventh grade, he's 13, and
things are starting.
Where do babies come from?
Yeah, things are starting.
How does this work? Okay. They had that discussion. It was part of their science. It was all a part of their science. So that's great. I'm glad I'm glad that. But in second grade, that ain't no way. It ain't happening. He doesn't need to be thinking about that.
All he needs to worry about is what's the new toy out, something like that, kid stuff.
You're right. About 12 and a half. That's about where my son started. That is the age that they start
changing.
They start changing and they start asking questions and they start, wanting to know information. Somewhere, between that, middle of sixth grade on into seventh grade, and then when they get, seventh grade,
depending on how the
acceptable
part of school works.
Yeah, the more acceptable age that they start really asking questions, not 6 and 7 year olds.
Yeah,
5-year-olds. It's 4-year-olds. It's just that's just way off.
Gotcha.
When adults are.
Yeah, pretty much they're saying it's like, well, if adults aren't going to listen to, let's just go to the kids. They don't know better.
And what that in my eyes is grooming, brainwashing.
Brainwashing. There we go.
Exactly.
I wouldn't say grooming.
You're brainwashing.
Yeah,
it's almost to an extent of grooming.
Yeah.
When you start talking to a second grader or a first grader or a kindergarten about sexual orientation, you're grooming.
Yeah.
Because they don't know any better. Now their brain is still growing. They're still developing their brain, and now you're feeding them all this information. And look at Disney stock. Parents have spoken. Their stock dropped dramatically in the past year. It was like $154 a share, and now it's $110. It's just steadily gone. Like this. Parents are speaking volumes. We're one of them. We canceled Disney. I'm not gonna lie. I canceled Disney, and it's goes back to, yes, my kids are old enough, and all we did was watch that Mandalorian and a couple of things like that.
I'm just on Disney for the Marvel shows. I don't go out of my way to watch.
But I felt that if they're talking, they think it's okay to talk to these first and second grade. I'm done with them. I'm not going to side you go on the side of a company or people that feel that's okay, because our beliefs are two different things now. We are believing two different things, and I will stand my ground on that, because our future generation definitely needs, that's our future generation. You have to realize these kids that are being raised are the kids that are going to be taking care of us in the nursing home.
Yeah, I think about that.
Okay.
I think about that.
I mean, that's just where it goes. I mean, these kids that are in second grade and are going to be taking care of us in the nursing home.
Mm-hmm. God.
And in first grade and in kindergarten. And that's just like, wow. Okay. But any questions for us before we jump off here?
Yeah.
I'd like to answer a couple of questions. I want y'all to really go over and join that page. I think it's going to be a great thing for our customers and people to communicate with each other and share photos and ideas. And I'm part of a group, I get a lot. And the reason I've thought about this is because I own something, and I'm part of that group of owners that own this product. And I had some questions, about 2 weeks ago, and I had to get a part, and I was like, man, I don't want to spend that much money on a part. I was like, this is ridiculous, So I went to the Facebook group, and I was like, hey, where can I get this at, and then how do I use it and things like that. And they were more than helpful. And I was thinking, you know what? Why don't we do that with JM4? Because we have so many customers that have better, different ideas when it comes to the usage of our holsters and things like that. What a better idea to make a group that people can communicate, help each other, post local to a, news, things like that. And try not to get us banned. But that's kind of a, where I was thinking about that, help each other out.
I'm sorry. I just thought this was hilarious. I attribute this rise in insanity to the increase of flat earther activity on social media. You know what? I even watched a whole movie that was made by flat earthers. It literally ended on them proving themselves wrong. And yet there's still people out there that believe that kind of stuff. And it's...
The way I see it is, I'm going to believe the people that went up there already and took pictures.
Exactly. But now they're like, but did they go up there? Have we ever been up there?
Before I believe a flat earther that's
where are all these
never
rockets
been
going?
up there. I mean, even Red Bull did that skydive.
Yeah.
And it shows.
Man, I remember watching
the
that
horizon. I mean, but
it curves.
Yeah, that it curves, and you can see it, because I forgot how many feet he went up, but he had oxygen.
I think it was the highest.
It's the highest altitude anybody's ever jumped.
Yeah,
and I mean, he was up there, and when you see it, and it was in Red Bull, it curves. So I'm 100% on board with it's round. I mean, I even had a globe in my room that was round.
I saw this post. It was like a meme post. Someone in a flat earther group is like, "There's flat earthers all over the globe. We're everywhere." And then somebody in the comments goes, "Can you read that back to yourself real slowly? You said globe."
35,000 feet. It was something crazy. I was like, "There's no way I would." I mean, you have no other way down now. You're up there. You've got to jump.
Yeah, you got to go.
You got to go.
And then there's that bit where he what is it called? Was it where they call it whenever they go crazy? A death spiral.
Yes. Yes, I did. We actually had a watch party, and that was very interesting.
Very informative.
They were very informative. There's one thing that I really would have liked to seen that they didn't do. I really wish they would have showed like the same mule going to like 2 or 3 the drop boxes.
Mm-hmm.
And I understood that not all of them had cameras, and some of them cameras weren't working, and blah blah blah. But I really wish I would have seen they would have had footage of like one or two of them going to several locations, more than just one location.
Yeah.
But yeah, we did. We watched it, and it was very. I'm convinced.
Dang, I really need to watch this now.
Yeah, I mean I'm one of those persons that has to. You show me the you show me the proof,
And they did.
They did, and I can't. I mean, it's kind of hard to debate that, argue that. I wish they'd showed their faces too.
Oh yeah. Waiting on the pull the rip order data dump.
I'm waiting to see how our elected officials handle this. That's what I would like to see, and I really like the fact that they proved that their data track or their geo tracking actually solved a murder. So it works. You see what I mean? They proved that they solved a murder with it, so it actually works. So that's pretty awesome. That's what I kind of like seeing, things like that. Besides, just this company just did this, but they've done other things also. So it's a proven method to work. We all know they geo-track us. They even said even if your phone's turned off, some apps can still geo-track you.
Yeah.
It is what it is. We carry it in our pocket. We all know it. We all know that our turning off our privacy things probably don't really work. It's just one of those things. They can literally track me from my building to home.
Mm-hmm.
That's really about it. But it's a proven method to work. It's a proven method in marketing to work. They're using it in marketing also on certain apps and things like that. So it's a proven method. Why not use it, outside of just marketing, but use it for other things also, like solving, murders and solving things like that. Solving, I don't know.
Just crime.
Election fraud.
Yeah. Just crime all across the board.
Yeah. So I see, but we all know it. Okay. All right. I'd like to, I didn't know that. Oh, really? Huh. That's interesting.
We'd have to look more into that.
I'm going to have to look more into that. That is very interesting. So
thank you, Mickey.
Yeah,
Mickey J.
Mickey J. This is what he writes, and this is the next thing. Very interesting. But we're fixing to jump off here. I'm going to look into that. I will see y'all next Wednesday. If y'all have any questions before we jump off, let's hear them real quick, and we're going to get off here.
Give y'all a little bit, ask any questions.
Make sure to go check out our new page.
Mm-hmm.
I may just throw a code up here in a little while.
Oh, maybe.
Just for that page.
Yeah.
Maybe. Y'all might want to go follow it. I might throw up a really good code. Sean and them are probably sitting in there watching, going, I may do that. So you just got to go follow the page and find out.
We may or may not do something about it. I don't know.
It may be only good for 24 hours.
You'd have to find out.
All right. Thanks for watching, and we will see y'all next Wednesday. Go follow that page. Might just throw up a really good discount code here in a little bit on it.
All right.
Just for y'all following that page. Thanks for watching.
Bye.